I've been having a tough day today, and it took a lot of energy, but I got up, I had a shower, and I came out of the house, and I'm sitting here with my coffee in the most beautiful mug, and some of you probably know where I am. Anyway, so why do I want to make a video for you? Oh, there's the bee again. Why do I want to make a video for you when I'm feeling shit? Because I feel shit sometimes, and people feel shit sometimes, and I think it's important to be authentic, you know. Just because I do healing and I have an online presence and I've published books doesn't mean I feel shit sometimes. And I have plenty of reasons why I possibly feel shit, but I haven't been able to pinpoint exactly which one it is. So I'm just being with myself in a compassionate way, coming out. I mean, I don't have the energy to go for a walk, but at least I'm in the sun, and maybe next time I'll have the energy to go for a walk. And when a bee comes and lands on me, it really lifts my heart, you know? So when the world is going through a dark night of the soul, you feel it. And then you look for all the reasons why. It's yours, your dark night, what's going on, to own it, to make sense of it. And we don't have to do that anymore. You know, we're doing this alone, but we're together. We're, you know, unity is you and me. That's from Mark Atwood's poem. There's no more I, there's only we. Now, I don't know the words off by heart, but we're feeling each other's pain. Yesterday I was at a funeral. Now, my Golden Healing Light Telegram group knows about this, but my friend Bernadette lost her daughter. Her daughter died. Her daughter was, I think she was 16. The RIP said she was 17 and the priest said she was 16. Either way, she just died suddenly, and it was horrific. And there were 3 schools out lining the streets for the coffin to come in, the hearse, and we were in the church, and the mass was just so intimate and yet distant. You know, it was all our Lord, our Father died for you for your sins, and it's like, no, that's not what they need to hear. But it was also like, it's good the church is holding it, because they're not able to stand up and do this because they're all so shocked, because it was only a couple of weeks ago and it still hasn't sunk in. So, you know, I'm sad about that. Someone just wrote to me and asked me where their diary was. They just ordered a diary for their friend who has been diagnosed with turbo cancer because they took a vaccine, and it wasn't an I told you so. It was, what's the most compassionate and beautiful thing I can give to them that they can have on their journey of wellness and getting better, and they picked my diary. So if I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, why am I doing this? What's the point? It's because there's a few people out there that are listening and appreciating and learning and growing from it. and I know I've helped lots and lots of people that I just don't know about. And I'm not here to toot my own horn. What I'm saying is a person like me can still have a day where they feel shit and not know why. And I think it's the times that we're in. I mean, I'm sitting here and I've already taken off 1 layer of clothing. It's, according to my car, it's 15 degrees. According to my phone, it's 12 degrees. According to my body, I'm too hot with my little jacket on and my hat. And I'm ready now to take my scarf off, you know. And it's January, and it's just crazy. It's crazy times. So like the diary says, you can only take it 1 day at a time. So that's what I'm doing. So when I'm teaching about life mastery, which is why I'm making this video, you have to become the master of your life first. And people have a really fucked up idea about what that means. It's like, you're an adult, you're not allowed to have fun, you have to be perfect, you have to show up every day. So no, you don't. You have to acknowledge the days when you feel like crap. You have to acknowledge when you don't have the energy to go for a walk, but you need to be in the sunshine. And the winter sun is so low, it doesn't come into your garden. You have to make the effort to go out and sit in it somewhere else, which is what I've done. So I'm excited. Even though I feel crap, I'm excited, which is a very strange way to be, and I think many of us are this way. Because this is the first time I'm going to be teaching practitioners. to do what I do. When it comes to healing, we are multidimensional beings. We have our brain, we have our energy, we have our physical body, and there's lots more aspects of us frozen across time and space that we also need to take into consideration. But if you want to get healing, if I wanted to get help right now, right, where would I go? So I could go and get a massage. Getting a massage might unlock some blocked energy in me that would make what I'm sitting in feel even worse. Or it could relax and release the muscles. I could take a magnesium bath and I'd be feeling better then. But it's not going to sort my head out. So I could go to a psychotherapist where I could sit and I could talk about how I'm feeling and they'd reflect it back to me. But there's no real transformation there. It's just in the head. I'd still be feeling the same way, but I might understand at a slightly deeper level why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, but it would not be taking into consideration the current astrology, the current global galactic energies, the release of the dark night of the soul and the collective unconsciousness. But if I went and got the energy work and I'd leave feeling better, my brain would be like, but hang on a minute, I'm still feeling crap. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, well, maybe I need to be doing something. What happened there? I was feeling crap and now I'm not, and it doesn't make sense. So what I've developed is a therapy that looks after all of the aspects of you, the mind, the energy, the body, the emotions, all of it. And I've been developing this over 15 years. I've seen hundreds of thousands of clients. I've written, I think it's 15 books now, 15 books. And there's tons of videos on how I work with this. There's lots and lots of material out there. I mean, I've got 2 keystone books. How to Be Well. Does exactly what it says. It teaches you how to be well and heal your inner wounds. It does that too. It teaches you how to heal your inner wounds. So I'm sitting there going, well, what can I do next? Will I write another book? Will I write another book? No. What's the point? You know, because all the books are out there. So it's interesting when I'm coming to the crux of the video, there's somebody shouting beside me, and this shows me that what I'm bringing forth to the world is important. I thought, no, I want to teach people how to do what I do, how to take the best pieces from mindfulness, the best pieces from counseling, the best pieces from psychotherapy, because all of those work with the mind, and the mind is so important. But then I want to teach them how to take the best from energy healing. Could you imagine having a client coming in to you as a therapist? You're the therapist, and before you see them, you've cleared your energy, you've done your inner work, and you're creating a space for them that's clear of heavy energies, of all of this collective fear. You put them in a bubble of safety so that they come in, and the first thing that happens to them is their mind stops chattering. They stop feeling all of this anxiety that's not theirs, and then they can settle with you so that you can actually have a conversation where you're working with the client's stuff and not all the stuff the client brought in with them and the client. This is what I'm teaching. I'm teaching practitioners, and you don't have to already be a practitioner in order to do this. You know, you could be a first timer, but you must have done some work on yourself, because some of this is high level. It's not starting from scratch. So imagine that it's a master's degree, and I'm teaching you psychotherapy, mindfulness counseling, shamanism, and energy healing rolled into one in a way that you can actually use it to help people. And not only will I be teaching you how to do this, I'll be guiding you through your own process. And it won't just be me. Hooray, I've got support. So on the days where I'm not feeling great, I'll have Lynn or I'll have Leaf. And on the days when you're angry at me because I'm telling you to do your work, but there's something wrong, you can talk to Leaf and she'll talk to me, so you don't even have to talk to me. See, this is a big piece of work. It's going to take about, I would say, 18 months, and I've never done it before. Now, is there a bee on my head? Look at that. Woo! So that your energy will be so clear, a bee will want to come and land on your head. Exactly. And how do you think a client will feel in your presence if a bee feels safe to do that? Now, no, I did not pay the bee to do that. That bee has been coming to me on and off for the last hour as I've been sitting here warming up in the sun and doing my inner work, learning how to give myself space to contemplate, which is what we all need. I want to support the healers. It's always been my thing. I don't know if you remember, but when I was with Honey, I was doing light worker support. My podcast is called Healing for the Healers. I can't heal everybody. I want to teach people how to heal, and then I'll support those healers. So I'm shifting up a gear this year. I am the teacher. I am the master practitioner. There, I've said it. I am the master practitioner, and I'm going to take on apprentices. And you might be a master practitioner in something else, but you've never studied anything like this, what I want to offer you. And I'm here to support you so that you're not turning into a cardboard cutout of me. I don't want that. I want you to be the best you that you can be and learn how you would do this. So I'm teaching concepts. I'm teaching techniques, yes, and then I'm also going to get you to do practice sessions. You're going to have relationships with the other people on the class. We're doing breakout Zooms. Some of it's going to be self-paced, so you can join and take the self-paced courses right away and do them in your own time. There's going to be assignments and there's going to be practices. So the practice will start with the people on your class. You'll be practicing in groups together. And then you can be working on family and friends, and then you'll be certified. I'll give you a certificate and say, Abby Wynn has accredited you as a life mastery practitioner. And then you can get clients and you can charge money. So if you're looking for a change in direction, what you'd like to do with your life, and you want to be helping people, this is an option for you too. It's exciting to be able to offer this. But what I ask of you is that you go to the website if you're interested, really study the course, because there's a lot involved, and understand right from the outset that this is my first time teaching, so you will be my first cohort of apprentices, which means we're meeting each other as adults, and I might say, okay, I underestimated how long you guys would need to do this, so let's just add a few weeks onto it. I overestimated it, let's do it quicker. So I'll be looking for your feedback to perfect this, because my intention is to teach this course in perpetuity. In perpetuity. And then I will have graduates who can come in and teach it. And then we can have conferences where we meet in Ireland and everybody meets face to face. And I will have a website where I will have all of my certified practitioners listed so that people can get referrals. So can you just imagine, you graduate from my class, you can charge between 60 to 120 euros per session, depending on how you're feeling about yourself. And you could do 5 sessions a day, 3 days a week. That works out to be 70,000 euros a year for you as a graduate of my course. And I'm only charging 6,500. I'm charging 6,500 for this. And maybe in my second year I'll charge more, because it's a real investment, and I think people who invest will show up. So that includes all the self-paced courses, all the Zoom breakout sessions, all the markings of assessments, right up to certification. If there's extra therapy needed, if you want to do extra classes and add-ons, which I'll be developing as we go, they might cost extra. We'll work it out between us as we go. So all of this, sitting here feeling low, feeling depressed while I don't have anything to pinpoint, it's like, just sit with it and know that it's a healing process. And if you sign up for this Life Mastery, you will be going through healing process too, where you need to have that compassionate ear for your mind to say, okay, we don't need to know all the answers. We just need to sit and allow. So if you are interested, the link is below. And just a quick shout out to my One Day at a Time diary, because I know there's about 30 copies up in Roscommon. I'll be picking them up on the weekend from Mark Atwood, so I'm going to have about 40 beautiful high resolution copies left. And so what I'd like to do is open out the sales of those, because I was only selling them to Ireland. So Ireland, Europe and the UK. Fuck it. if you want to buy from America, shall I just add on the extra postage? You let me know, because these books are beautiful and it would be a shame to see them go to waste. So yeah, I'll open it out so that I'll be able to post them out to Europe anyway first, the UK, and if you're in America or Canada, the postage is ridiculous. It's like 25 euros to post. So if you're willing to pay that, then you can send me an email and hopefully we'll get the last 40 copies out to you, to the world. So yeah, so let's just end with today's affirmation, because I'm filming this today. It is safe to give and receive love. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, and I looked at it a few minutes ago. It is safe to give and receive love. And when you tune into that, it feels spiky and hard with our grief and our dark night of the soul. So there was another one there I did a video on earlier, love softens all my hard edges. So soften the hard edges and allow the love to come in. Just sit with it. Just sit with it. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you're as excited as I am for my Life Mastery Practitioner. And I'll leave the links below for the diary. And you can send me an email if you really want one and you're willing to pay the postage on it. And we'll talk again soon. Okay.